Hey everyone, and welcome. We're about to jump into a super useful piece of Korean grammar, one that's going to totally open up what you can talk about.
So, you ever wonder how you actually say, I can do this or I can't do that in Korean? Things like, I can speak Korean or maybe I can't eat spicy food. Well, we're going to break it all down right now.
All right, the magic formula for saying I can is right here. It's 울 수 있다. All you do is stick this onto the end of a verb and boom, you can talk about all the things you're able to do. So let's see it in action.
Okay, our first sentence is a total classic, something every Korean learner needs to know. Listen up close. 한국어를 할 수 있어요.
All right, let's get this into our muscle memory. We're going to say it 3 times. Just repeat after me. Ready?
한국어를 할 수 있어요.
Awesome. Again now.
한국어를 할 수 있어요.
And one last time, say it like you mean it.
한국어를 할 수 있어요.
Perfect. And what does that mean? It means I can speak Korean. What a great phrase to have, right? So the verb we're using is 하다, which is to do. When you mix it with our pattern, it literally becomes can do, which in this case means can speak.
Ready for another one? Let's switch up the verb. This time, we're talking about food. Always a good topic. So here's how you'd say you can eat kimchi.
Okay, let's do our 3 reps. Repeat after me.
김치를 먹을 수 있어요. Nice one. Let's do it again. 김치를 먹을 수 있어요.
Great. And for the last time,
김치를 먹을 수 있어요.
see, you're totally getting the hang of this. And that, of course, means I can eat kimchi. The verb is 먹다, to eat. So you just add our pattern, and 먹을 수 있어요 becomes can eat. It's pretty logical once you see it, right? All right, one more positive example, just to really nail it down. This one's about a common hobby. Okay, your turn again. Let's get the flow of this one down. Repeat after me 3 times. 피아노를 칠 수 있어요. Good. Again. 피아노를 칠 수 있어요. And one last time for good measure. 피아노를 칠 수 있어요. Really nice work. And that sentence means I can play the piano. Oh, and here's a cool little tip for you. The verb 치다 is what you use for instruments you hit or strum, like a piano or guitar. Okay, now get ready for this because it's so simple to go from can to cannot. So we just learned how to say you can play the piano. Now look at how you say you can't play the guitar. The sentences look almost exactly the same. Did you spot the one little word that changes everything? You got it. You just swap out 있다 for 없다. That's it. So the formula for I can't is 을 수 없다. It's honestly that easy. Okay, let's practice with this one now. All right, time for our first cannot example. So let's say you can speak Korean, but you want to let someone know you can't speak Chinese. This is how you'd say it. Okay, let's get this one down. Repeat after me.
중국어는 할 수 없어요.
Nice. Let's go again.
중국어는 할 수 없어요.
And one more time.
중국어는 할 수 없어요.
And that translates to I can't speak Chinese. See? It's the exact opposite of our very first sentence, and all we did was change that last word. Okay, let's circle back to the music example. So you can play the piano, but what if you can't play the guitar? Okay, this is our last one using this pattern, so let's make it a good one. Repeat with me. 기타는 칠 수 없어요. Again, nice and clear. 기타는 칠 수 없어요. And one last time. 기타는 칠 수 없어요. Perfect. And that means I can't play the guitar. So now you see how you can just plug in different verbs to talk about anything you can or can't do. Pretty cool, huh? But wait, there's more. I've got one more tool for your Korean toolbox. There's another super common way to say can't not. And this one's even shorter. All you do is put the word 못 right before the verb. Let's check out an example. And trust me, this is a super practical phrase. You'll hear this one all the time if you're ever in Korea. All right, new pattern means a new practice round. Let's do it. Repeat after me. 매운 음식은 못 먹어요. Good. Again. 매운 음식은 못 먹어요. And one last time. 매운 음식은 못 먹어요. Fantastic!
And that just means I can't eat spicy food. Now, it means the same thing as the longer version we learned, but you'll hear this shorter mote version a lot in just everyday casual chat, so it's a really good one to have in your back pocket.
Okay, let's do a super quick recap of everything we just covered. For I can, we've got 한국어를 할 수 있어요. I can speak Korean. 김치를 먹을 수 있어요. I can eat kimchi. And 피아노를 칠 수 있어요. I can play the piano. And for I cannot, we have 중국어는 할 수 없어요. I can't speak Chinese. 기타는 칠 수 없어요. I can't play the guitar. And our short and sweet version, 매운 음식은 못 먹어요. I can't eat spicy food.
So, we've gone through the grammar, we've practiced saying it out loud. Now for the most important part, you have to use it. So here's a little challenge for you. What can you do? Go ahead and try making your own sentence right now with the 수 있어요 pattern. Thanks so much for joining me, and happy learning!